Run your weaponry with respect.
Second. I think I hit the start button. Alright, I think we're live. Just staring at my menus being silly. Click, 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 click. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I am about to start testing some power swords. So we're about to get at it. To kill a couple of these old ones, clean out my inventory a little bit. But we are just having a swell time. And everything's set up, so here for you. Sort by type, name A to Z. Yeah. I just need all power swords to go both way. I've got the one I want, and it's gonna be mine. So these are garbage now. Is this game worth it as a returning player? I think so. Most of the things that I hated the most, Infinity, are gone. So the crafting system isn't like super delightful, but it lets you customize your weapons to your heart's content. There's no more locks. Getting a weapon still requires a bit of rolling, but if you have resources, it's really not bad. So if you're playing, if you're playing whatever you want to play, it's fine. And once you roll a good weapon, you're kind of done with the system anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then after that, it's just play the video game. And the video game is good right now. There's a lot of modes to play. I'm personally quite fond of Havoc, even though I've heard some complaints about it. I think it's really fun, so I think it's in good shape. Finding. I don't know what meta is for Power Sword. Anybody want to tell me what the exact ideal perks and perks are for this thing? I never bothered to look because I always not liked it. Guess I'll just take Carapace and Unyielding for now. Presumably Maniacs is in there. You betcha, Crosby. Happy to do it. Been doing a little streaming lately because it's a good way to like spend some time on the grind that I usually do for data, hunting information, stuff like that. But instead I get to do this. Target Hawk, yes, the gunners are scary. In 40 they are scarier than at the 20s. They continue to get buffs and everything gets nasty. I think it's great. I have this funny story of when I was of being behind a piece of cover, and I was fighting into a group of enemies, and I had half my health left, and a full bar of toughness, and a single drag shooter started firing, and then strafed around the corner, and literally like CS:GO pre-fired me, and I just died. Dump cleave. Momentum, energize, dump cleave. Well, I thought the obvious one was I was going to get.
Interesting.
Wait, is there one called energized? Oh, I think you mean power cycler, right? Sunder, cleave, increase cleave, and 20% melee attack damage on energized attack. Is there any reason why I wouldn't run this? I just get 20% base cleave. Is momentum better?
Praise the Omnissiah.
Be dumped towards my cleave target's effect then. It was hilarious, and I was thrilled because it changed. You have to play different. Like, you can't just hold W anymore. You can't just like crouch around a corner and wait for the gunners to walk into you. Like, it's really dangerous. You have to be proactive about how you engage shooters. But yeah, I got absolutely pre-fired and downed. I got killed. I actually got killed because I only have one wound left. I just died. It was amazing. Great way to play the game. I genuinely mean that.
The Omnissiah
For those of us who just like are looking for a challenge, like it's so much more fun. Powered hits have enough cleave. I mean, that's a totally fair point. I always feel that I felt that way about the two-handed power sword as well. But then you take it into Havoc and you really want to cleave blessing. So, but maybe there's an advantage to like, hey, you take this and you can fight your rages better or something like that.
Like
What's the ideal combo for Shovel?
Then again, it probably did.
Can't always be sunshine and flowers, can it?
Do I just do heavy attacks into Horde? I'll leave this, right? How does Havoc change stuff? So there's a lot of changes. Some of them are in the base game. Like, gunners now can walk while firing. But some of them are specific to Havoc. So in Havoc, you have less base toughness by a lot, and less base health, so you're squishier. And then additionally, you have shooters and gunners fire faster, and shooters specifically have longer volleys. So like, normally a drag shooter will fire 5 or 6 shots, something in that range. But they'll actually fire like 15 or 20 in Havoc 40. And so they'll literally just like mag dump you. It's crazy. And that's each individual shooter just mag dumps their entire mag at you every time they fire. It's wild. It should be the Mark 6 that is the best into Crushers. You do a push attack, and then you follow that up with a light attack and you delete them. That's the one you're looking for. The heavy stagger them off. Yeah, they do. I saw some people talking about the heavy power swords, the 200 power swords. Rending and brittleness. Yes. Okay, so I'll explain rending and brittleness. So they are both the same status effect, but they are applied to the enemy differently. So rending, you have applied to your attacks against an enemy. So your attack does more armor penetration against that enemy. It can stack or not stack or whatever, but it does your specific attack, just you, does more damage to armored enemies. If you have 110% rending, the extra 10%, the extra 10% is converted into extra damage. Armor in this game is a sort of a method for damage reduction, so the damage, basically rending is really strong into armor targets like a crusher. Whereas if you have brittleness, that's actually applied to the enemy, and that means that anybody else who shoots the target benefits from the damage that you've applied. So we're gonna start. Let's see, how would I fight this crusher? Does health bros work, or is health bros broken? It's on. I will leave this off, but I can look at crushers. Okay, let's see if I can see crusher. Ah. Those ones are quick sometimes. So I can't use light, so I have to use the funny shovel bomb. Look at how quick that attack came out. My boy. So I believe that it can stack to over 100%, and then the remainder is applied to damage. I might have that wrong, though. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I forget. Frosty, yes. Shoot smoke in Havoc is valid. People don't like to have their vision blocked. I get that, but if you play smoke right, you don't have to have your vision blocked. You can chuck it at your feet, stand at the edge, and still get the benefit, and still be able to see. And yeah, it's smokes are very, very valid in Havocs, like 100%. Okay, so I'm gonna do Poxwalkers first with this weapon, so that I don't need to worry about my health pool here. That way I don't have to worry about my ult cooldown period. So I think the basics for this is I'm going to do basically a heavy light combo. Wait, did somebody just spawn? Oh, the Emperor. disable enemy spawns. There we go. That should help. Hopefully I don't get a bomber in the middle of this fight. There is in fact a bomber. I have to restart this entire thing. Feels very natural, but I gotta kill this bomber. That feels... Go away. Alright, cool. I forgot to disable enemy spawns. Excuse me. Must have been running solos the last time I was in this mode. BM for smokes is in fact paying off. Can't get back into my combo. Suboptimal gameplay. Okay, I think I just swing heavies. I don't think I worry about the funny light. We'll redo it. We'll rerun it. Also, I didn't properly shoot anybody, so I gotta start that over anyway. Second, that's too many dudes. Right.
Here, catch this!
Eat. So the question I got was, how shovel? Yeah, 20 and 20 of these. Somebody first to get my weapon specialist up, so. That would seem good. That was a clean one. Let's go ahead and run out. The next question was into probably Brogrins. I don't know if I can even test Ragers with this. How would I fight a Rager with this shovel? I haven't done it in a while. Let's just fight one. Can I use special to stagger? Yes. It's gonna be really hard. I can drop ult, but I'm gonna need it free solo. So I have health. If I pop ult, they'll probably just all die to my shovel. To be honest, before they can even stand up. But we'll play it. We'll run it back. It's a legitimate strategy. It's how you would do it in a real game. That's why I tested it this way. You wouldn't run up on 6 Ragers and try to fight them with the shovel without using your ult, so. 2, 3. He did. He may have. Get 3 of each? I did. Okay. And then we're just gonna pop a Foxwalker down here. This is gonna be very. This is very bizarre to test. So. This is really nasty. Oh my god. I can't even. I don't have enough reach. I think I can do this. Not without a lot of practice. Okay. I would have to practice that a lot to be able to pull that off. I mean, I can do it with the chain axe because I can get staggers, but
Smells like something died in here.
it's the wrong shovel marked for Ogrins. Well, I'm using it as a vet, so it's not the same. The latrine shovel, the base one, is not bad, but I'm just testing the basic Mutathor. Alright, so my view, and we'll try it one more time, but my view was not strongly positive. How's that for an opinion so far? 1, 2, 3. Like, I try to poke them in the face and I don't get far enough. 3. Alright. Like that right there, it's like I can't quite reach him. Yeah, I can't do it. Oh, that feels really nasty. Yeah, this test isn't really about the grenades, though. Like, obviously, if you chuck a consumable, it's going to be very effective, right?
We get to see all the nice places.
So that's not the point. The point is, like, okay, can the weapon even do it, for starters? So, like, this is why I do it with the enemies live. Like, everybody's like, why do you do it with the enemies live? Why are you doing it in this hallway? Like, it's because I'm looking for optimal performance in a relatively real setting. Like, this choke point, you can find choke points like this all over the place. Like, think of Archive of Sycorax. There's all those staircases towards the middle of the map, and there's tons of doorways just like this that you fight at. I've even gone to Archive of myself and tested the choke point there, and it has the same TTKs if you run the same thing, right? But, like, now I know, okay, this shovel sucks into Ragers, right? It just blows. Like, I'm good at the game. I can't do it without taking an assload of damage, even if I ult. Okay, not good. If we compare that to, like, the Power Sword, which I'll go run. We'll just go run the Power Sword, see what's the combos. Should I do heavy attacks? That's the question. Maybe. Hang on. No, I can just stagger. Yeah. So, all I'm going to do is I'm going to run up there and I'm going to do the exact same test, and we're going to see exactly what I'm talking about, why I do this live. Exactly. It's like having to use a consumable. Alex, I have a subscription to a service called SoundRaw. It is an AI music generator, and it is perfect for slop music background tracks that won't bother anybody because I can just turn them down and it costs me a pittance. So that is what I'm using. It's really cool. It's actually a really cool tool. I'm going to do a video about it someday, I think, because it's just neat. Like, it's a good way for me to have some tunes in the background. They are ethically sourced AI tunes as well, so everybody got paid that provided the data to make the AI. So it's nobody's work got stolen for it. 3. Okay. So we're gonna just do the exact same test. Oh, I need one guy because I'm gonna take the advantage of shooting a dude and get my weapon specialist, right? So we're gonna run in. We're gonna power this up. Remind me, I'm clubbing it, but even still, alright. So, like, I didn't even play that right. I played that wrong, but I killed those guys with the sword. So, the obvious, like, indication from that is, okay, well, this weapon is better into Ragers, right? And I know that now. Whereas the other time, I did the exact same thing, but I couldn't do it. So, and I can demonstrate that, too, with, like, the chain axe. So let's just grab a chain axe real quick. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we'll do it the exact same. We'll do the exact same test. Have a little bit of fun demoing my Chax skills and why I like the Chax. It's Thrust Slaughter. I want Head Taker this one. And so, like, when you look at a data table, you can't possibly see all these like little. That's why my data table is so flawed, right? Like, my data has a bunch of flaws, and one of them is you can't see all of this. That's why I always put the videos and the background tracks for all my data gathering. Because, like, what I'm actually doing is showing, okay, here's what the fight actually looked like, and then these are all the nuanced information pieces you get from doing that fight. And then on top of that, here's the data for the TTK. So, like, I've optimized the TTK opportunity, but I've also gathered, oh, this thing kind of sucks into this target and it feels bad and it's not fun or whatever it is, right? this Berserker. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to shoot the dude on the way in, so it doesn't matter if it's really good. I just want to make sure he dies. Newly infected. It's got a low health pool. Alright, so here we go. See? Chain axed. It wasn't as easy in some ways as the power sword, but I didn't take any damage, right? So that's clearly superior to the shovel. So we've got an indication of what's superior and what's not. And we can feel it, we can see it in our death data, and we can determine, oh, this feels bad. Now, it's possible that I'm not good enough with the shovel, I don't have enough practice, that there's like a technique, right? But the obvious technique would be, okay, you dodge the attack, and then you do a special attack to poke, but I can't reach. The Ragers can hit me, but I can't get there. Okay, so that's a problem with the weapon. Maybe it needs more reach. I don't know. We could potentially look at that. Now, how is the TTK into hordes? I don't know, right? I like the shovel, but it's not clearly better than... It's so far, at least into Ragers, not better than this. And if this is better into hordes, then I've already got 2 good reasons to use this over the shovel, right? Because it's got that great push attack, it's got the heavy attacks that stagger, right? So that might be good enough reason to just take this instead. Even if you don't want to run a meta weapon like the Power Sword, right? And then, okay, I know for a fact this thing is going to kill better than the Crusher. Into Crushers, but we're going to do Crushers anyway with the shovel. I need to resort my inventory. Oh, hang on. There you go. This will make this a lot easier. Or else I'm going to do the Power Sword. Somebody was complaining because I had like a really old Power Sword score, and I was like, I should fix that. I've just been super busy getting, I don't know, like 9,000 videos done. So, where's my shovel? Rated high to low, but there's... What is going on here? How's this rated high to low? There's all these grays in here. That looks more normal. It's the wrong shovel. It's the right shovel. Where's my shovel? Is this the right shovel? Oh, it is. I don't have the right perks for it, but I guess... And she's not upgraded right. Did I just, like, flub this entirely? Alright. Redo the shovel test. Everybody, be patient. Apparently I was too stupid to upgrade this all the way. Yeah, Alex, I agree with you. There is some sadness around the meta right now. There's a lot of weapons that are just not good anymore because they got power crept. Mostly by enemy buffs, which they needed, by the way. A lot of the enemies were just too weak. Is the Power Sword meta? The Power Sword is still meta, but Dueling Sword has it overcapped because the Dueling Sword can get almost all the same breakpoints and it's a lot safer to use due to mobility, right? Let's get... This is fine, but I must have the shovel. Yeah, I didn't do this right, so let's see if this improves my results. Like, maybe I was just, like, using a bad weapon. But it does... my explanation for why my dataset is the way it is helpful, because it's accurate, right? This can't be my shovel. Like, I upgraded the thing and put Skull Crusher on it, didn't I? Am I crazy? I lost my mind? Any other shovel? There's one other shovel in my inventory. This is the one I have favorited. My shovel was deleted. Fat Shark reached down from the heavens and ruined my shovel. I'm gonna guess it's Flak and Maniac.
What do we have here?
Have I tried out the funny dodge dueling sword yet? You mean the one where you poke something in the head and get free dodges? I love that. I use it a lot, actually. I know it's not as killy as other options, but it is incredibly good. It is incredibly good into some targets, specifically. What? Okay, I know for a fact that I went through and got all my mastery on shovels. This is actually really bizarre. Like, send help. I must have just gotten, like, reverted or something. Yeah, I like using bad weapons in this game too. I like the same reason, and I think it's fun when you go into a Havoc game for the kind of the same reason. Like, enemies are not so easy to kill. Alright, we are going to retest this because apparently I don't know how to play the video game and didn't upgrade the weapon. So let's start there. and then we'll rerun it. Chainsword on Zealot and Weapon Specialist Veteran is pretty good.
Smells like something died in here.
Amnesia tied indeed.
And it probably did.
But it is definitely not like peak. So that's something to be aware of, is just like, it's good enough, and I use it in Oryx all the time because I like it, but it's not amazing. I think that it's actually really weird. So if you have a Trench Fighter on your vet or an attack speed buff on any class, you can leverage that to make the Mark, the new Mark, the Mark 12, the Mark 13G good. If you're using the Mark 13G, it's good. If you're using the Mark, if you're using the old pattern, the Mark, is it 3 now or 2 now or whatever the old one is, the first one when the game started, that one's actually better if you are not using an attack speed buff. And the reason for that is the heavy attack chain into light chain is more accessible and has broader sweeps, whereas the heavies out of the Mark 12 or 13G only are overheads. So you get no advantage in stagger, because heavies provide better stagger on the chain weapons, on those particular chain weapons anyway. And so it's actually, like, when I run something else, that's how I do it. And then also the chain swords have a weird function where if you do a revved heavy attack, they do a big tick of damage up front, and no other chain weapon does that. And so the chain swords are actually kind of safe to use rev attacks, even because if you miss and hit a Poxwalker, it'll just kill the Poxwalker and you won't get stuck sawing it. So there's some advantages to the weapons. I think they're really fun. The heavy sword is your favorite. It did get power crept a little. However, take a Mark 6 on a Zealot, hit FOTF into Ragers, and holy cow. I will show you. Just let me retest these shovels real quick, and I will show you what I'm talking about. It is the single best weapon into Ragers. It's wild. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fix my bad data collection. I went the wrong way. I should map these other buttons, but I don't want to. Dumpstat on Thunderhammers. I usually... What does Thunderhammer have? Is it mobility? I have a guide on Thunderhammer that's like really, really old, but the dump stat hasn't changed. Heavy Sword is still really good in this game. Like, it's honestly really, really good. So you can definitely play with it instead of other things, and you will have great success. Couldn't see him hit me through the wall. That overhead is good into elites, but not good into ords. So you need to push, but then, like, not push attack, which is tough to remember. So this is one of the other problems. Is like, okay, I didn't have the best. Yeah, defenses is likely a good one because it's just gonna be block stamina. What's up, Renalk? Okay, we got that. Let's do the Ragers again and see if it changes. Like, maybe it was just my weapon was bad, and therefore I played bad. 2, 3. Let's do the Raiders again. Right, where's Cultist? There's 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I need a guy to shoot. Who am I shooting today? Renegade Assault. No, that's a Shotgunner. That's not a good idea. I just have a yeah, just really infected. They're stupid and slow and easy. Alright, here we go. Can't do it. Donkey comes by with a... Is that... I don't even know what sec is, but 100 sec with banana. Very based. I would appreciate some W's in the chat from my buddy here. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have discovered that did feel really bad into Ragers even after I properly buffed it, so, you know, you're going to have to use other resources. You're going to have to shoot them or whatever, so you can't use this into Ragers if you take it. You're going to have to use something. I'm sure it's fine into Maulers because you can always push Maulers out of their overheads. Let's try this guy's. All right, this is probably going to go badly as well, but we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Swapper. Ready? still 3 of them. They had another overhead. It's part of the test. Is part of it. If I have to back up this much, it's bad. That's the most dangerous thing about Crushers, is the fact that that guy from behind the other guy tried to kill me. About $10. Well, wow. Thank you so much. Just throwing a banana my way. Okay. Well, I mean, that felt really slow, but it was doable. That wasn't awful to play. That was not awful. Okay. I would do much with Uncanny. I bet you're right, because then I could just hit him with lights. And this build also, does this build not have Onslaught? It doesn't have Onslaught. It doesn't have Rending Strike. So like I could take either of those things, but that's not the build that I'm running. So fair warning, this build is hardly perfect for the goal. But what I was thinking is this is kind of the build I would run if I was running a different, like my pretty traditional sets. So have I seen Cash around for a while? He's doing good. At last I talked to him, he's still doing well. I just think, I don't know if he's taking a little break or what, but he's doing well. I'm sure we could optimize this a little bit. Is there something I should take that you think would make a big difference in my TTK? Should we try it with Onslaught and see if that helps? Well, they were doing blue ticks when I was hitting them with lights, so it did nothing. It was doing no damage. So I'd have to take either Rending or Onslaught for them to be effective. I can do that. So like if we take Onslaught and see how they feel. Yeah, so the exact test I was requested to do was with Decimator and Skull Crusher. That was what was asked. So if we try this. 2, 3, 4. Get Foxy in there. Shoot him. Wait for the other guys. Save that. I think I would need Uncanny for this to feel good. Oh, he didn't get staggered. Must have missed the head. Haven't even killed one yet. There goes one. First. Nope. I have used 3 ults in this game so far. That is how... That feels like it's not doing much. There he goes. That wasn't great. Eggy, you're a casual player, but the shovels always seem quite weak to me. Yeah, so the shovel, I think the shovel, especially the base shovel, is basically a defensive tool. Like, it has good mobility with 5 base dodges, decent dodge distance, and the ability to just kind of stagger a lot of stuff. Would an elite's health bar? You know, I would love to, but I have health bars on, and it's not working. So I probably need to go, like, install it or something. So, okay, let's re-tank this off. Let's get another test real quick. I was gonna do Power Sword into Executors, and I haven't done so. Am I using the right one? Which one is this? This is the Mark 6, right? So I got the push attack. Yeah, okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. Oxwalker. Alright, let's kill this. Supposed to do light? I am, aren't I? Yeah, I did it wrong. We'll do it again. We'll run it back. I got Foxwalker. See, people really say like the Power Sword's bad in doors, but like I'm not even running Slaughterer. That's perfectly good. That's perfectly good. You don't need power on the power sword to kill basics. It's fine. Alright, we'll run this better this time. Missed headshot, is that bad? Suboptimal, but it's going to be a decent enough time to kill. I could probably do it again. We'll try to get that better. One more. The only weakness is mobility. It does have bad mobility. It's got like god-awful dodges. 4 dodges and the distance is like this. It's bad. It's one of the best weapons in the game by such a fat mile. It's disgusting. And the only drawbacks are you have to hit the funny button a few too many times. But you just take Power Cycler and that's, you know, not too bad. Even ult, I don't think, that entire fight, or maybe I did. Alright, we're gonna do this. Can't hit their heads because I knocked them all over. That's actually harder because I knocked them over. And the other thing you have to remember is this power sword is insane into hordes. Like, it's so good. It's like the best weapon in the game into every enemy type, and all you lose is like, oopsies, oopsies. And then they gave us dueling sword, so it doesn't even matter. I think I tested what I need to test here, but somebody asked me about Zealot with heavy sword. So give me a second. I will show you the Berserker thing. Because it's awesome. Then we'll do a little data processing. Then I'm going to run some Havocs. I am happy to queue up and help other people get through Havocs. Why this power sword is better than the Relic Blade? Because this power sword is way overpowered, and it is in an unhealthy state. And so, if you were looking at it releasing a new weapon, you wanted it to be good, but you didn't want it to be that you don't want to use a weapon that's super overpowered, so that you don't want to use an overpowered weapon like the dueling sword or the power sword as a baseline for your balance, because those weapons trivialize content that's not supposed to die in one hit. The Relic Blade, which one, Alexander? There's a lot of new weapons. Why is the dueling sword absolutely busted? It can one-tap Crushers, Ragers, Muties. It has insane boss damage that's competitive with Thunderhammer, especially with the right crit build. And it has moderate to excellent time to kill into hordes, while also having the best mobility in the game and full sprint speed. Well, thank you so much, Donkey. I hope I get my vitamin D too. I do get outside, actually. I touch grass, go to parks and stuff. It's lovely. So I'm going to update my sheets at some point with this. Let me show you Dueling Sword. Hang on. I'm going to do it with this build. That should be fine. Or not Dueling Sword. I'm sorry, not Dueling Sword. Let me show you. Let me show you my Heavy Sword. Yeah, Dueling Sword has no downside. There's no weakness to Dueling Sword. Therefore, Dueling Sword isn't insane. And also, it one-taps Crushers. The Thunderhammer one-taps Crushers with way more effort than the Dueling Sword does. It doesn't make sense. It's not good for the game that it does that. This is the wrong one, but it will be fine. Let me just empower this up real quick.
You bear holy weapons. Wield them in the Omnissiah's cause.
Just go outside with like a jacket on or something. It's fine. You gotta see the sun, even in the winter. I agree, Fies. I want to see the original Power Sword reworked. I'd love to see it reworked into exactly what we're doing right now with the Relic Blade, where it's got the heat mechanic. Feels way better to play. Like, it's mechanically more fun to not have to hit the button over and over again. For the Zealot two-handed sword, the best combination of blessings is Wrath and Rampage in Havocs. But if you're not playing Havocs, then I would go with Rampage and Cranial Grounding. And I would get Carapace and Unyielding as your two perks, and that feels really good. Yeah, Thunderhammer requires a full ritual. Dueling Sword just pokes. Let's see here. So I want to take this. This is like a good enough one, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna take Maniac's damage. We're gonna replace. I don't care about unyielding. I just want black on this. We're gonna take Head Taker, upgrade it to the correct thing, and we're gonna take Death Blow.
I trust you are pleased, Violet.
Chain Death Blow. Critical chance on 3 seconds weak spot kill. It's cool. Okay. We are switching to the Mark 6. So here is the Mark 6. There you go. You know, you're not safe from me because I've played Dueling Sword on Psyker and I already knew it was OP and I was going to call it OP.
Wait for a dozen halves to get punched through here. Hopefully you'll be gone by then.
So the specific attack you want is the uppercut. And I have the wrong... I'm running chorus, aren't I? Hang on. Hang on, everybody panic slightly, but not too much. We gotta get the heavy sword back out. Here we go. I'm surprised I had one of these just that was like nearly perfect, just like laying around, but whatever. I've played a fair bit of Dueling Sword. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get their berserkers. Oh, I need something to wound me. Wound me badly.
The Ranger is dead!
Yeah, if we just dump on Unyielding and Carapace on DS4, it'll be fine. Yeah, you do have to be skilled with it when fighting Rangers, 100%. But I need to show you guys this. I'm gonna place these guys a little bit closer together than I typically do when I'm fighting, just so I can, because we're doing this for demonstration quests. So this is not my data set, but observe. You can get that set up in such a way that you can kill all 6 of them in 2 swings. It's wild. All you need to do is get the hit lined up correctly and they just insta-die. It's awesome. Heavy Sword is in a pretty good spot. Like, if you fight into a lot of things, it's great. So... people really underestimate how good Heavy Sword is. Yeah. I'll try to demonstrate again. 1, 2, 3, because it takes some practice to get like the super exciting kill, but like just knowing you can do it and knowing you can just drop them so easily. 2, 3. I did it wrong. Oh well. So, I mean, the Heavy Sword is way underrated. The Heavy Sword is really, really underrated. And it's not even that bad into Crushers. Like, you can do pretty effective work into a Crusher with just this combo. And if you have all 5, I mean, watch. It's fine. It's not great, but like, you don't need to bring a gun to deal with Crushers with a Heavy Sword. Just use FOTF to kill a couple, and then just dance the rest. Use Duelist, use Martyrdom, use whatever. It's fine. It's not amazing, but you can do it, and it's really not the worst. For Psyker, yeah, so believe it or not, so I've been running in Havoc. I've been running the following build. So I will show you what I've been playing in Havoc, and I'm actually going to go play some Havoc so we can just play this build. I've been having a really fun time with it. So let's go get started. I'm going to open up a Party Finder. If someone wants to jump in, you guys are welcome to jump into the Party Finder. I would like to run someone else's mission, not my own. So I would be happy to boost someone if they're playing in a 21 or higher, because I'd like to actually have some fun. I think that anything under 21 isn't very fun. But I will show you what I like. So I've got this kind of strange build, but I got JSAT's approval on it since he is the one who designed it. So I think that's a pretty good indication of its quality. And what I've been running is the Mark 8 on Havocs with Unstable Power and Wrath with Unyielding and Flak. And the reason I'm doing this in Havoc as opposed to what I recommended in my video is, in my experience, the Mark 6 takes too long in the combo chain to get the hits I want. You want that uppercut into heavy attack, but it's 4th in the chain. That's really a long way away. And the first 2 swings are just okay on the Mark 6, but you need them to be decent because you're getting hit. It's very dangerous in Havoc, right? So even though the Mark 8 is actually the weaker weapon in like Orcs and against Carapace, you can absolutely run it like this. And since this build is a left tree sort of explosions based build, the Unstable Power Blessing is good because I'm always running at high perils. So I'm running at high perils, and then I get to like 80 or 90 or whatever. I swap here. I get a bunch of power. I get a bunch of damage from both from all my talents, like this talent right here, 20% damage on peril increase, and this with the warp battery stuff, all that stuff. And then I beat my way through the horde with the simple light block cancel, and then I get my powered attack. I do that, and then now I go back to blasting. JSat used shield and feel no pain. Yep, and cleared Havoc. And I used pickaxe, and that was the same. That was Havoc 40, and I had a great time. It was easy. Let's get a party fighting guard. Let's get some people in here. How do I make one of these? List own party. Game mode. Special Havoc. Havoc assignment. Havoc 21. Does anybody have one of these? I'll just do this. We'll do this. I bet everybody's got this. Difficulty. That shouldn't even matter. There you go. Here it is. If anybody wants to hop in, you know where to find me. I've got a party open. But we're gonna run your mission, not mine. I just hit 30. I'm trying to get back to 40, so I want to run somebody else's mission once, and then I'm gonna and we'll do it as like a, I don't know, an audition. Then you can hop in. We'll do some other. We'll do one of mine if it works out. Fies, I like the Mark 6. That's the one with the thrust and second heavy, and it feels great. It is a tremendously fun weapon. I'm really in love with the Forest Blades, and they're awesome. I've been ulting into small clusters of shooters and eating nades and knives. Absolutely. There's 2 ways to play into shooters on Havoc. You either play really carefully around corners, or you aggress like crazy. Like, you really need to aggress like crazy. You need to go in, and everybody needs to commit to getting into the shooters and taking them all out in melee as fast as possible, because otherwise somebody gets burned down. If you don't have good frontliners who can do that, then you need to play cautiously, and it just depends on your build. Frosty, you're welcome to come join if you want. That's just fine. This guy's got a 24. We can play his mission. I think the shock mauls are cool weapons, but they don't hit interesting breakpoints. There's nothing wrong with them. I think they're kind of in weirdly the same place as the shovel on what's the word I'm looking for? On veteran. So if you take shovel on veteran, or you take shock maul on veteran, you're playing the same weapon almost. Like, I think the shock maul is actually better than the shovel, probably from a technical perspective, but I haven't put that to the test. I'm just like remembering from my testing, right? And my thinking there is that the shock maul is very entertaining and good as a defensive tool. And it's not bad for damage either, but it's just fine. What's this guy? He has no clearance level? Clearance level 9. Clearance level none. Clearance level 19. Feeling popular. I might have to offend one of you, and I apologize, but I'm going to accept the guy who's got the clearance level of 19 and is a psyker, unless we get somebody. We're going to take the Zealot. He said no. Alright, we're going to take the other... Oh, wait, no, he did. Alright, cool. Let's go. I know, my psyker level is not very impressive. What's that sound? Are there more requests? Is that what that is? For my party finder? I guess it pays to be, like, on YouTube being like, hey, come join me. It's like people want to join. But that's cool. Good. Genuine question here. Is the bug with a lot of orc storm survivor? Yes, there is. We're doing a Havoc 16. You at 20 plus. Okay, bye, Jebsy. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna do that. Said he was at 19. He must have gotten knocked down a few pegs. Sorry, buddy. Where's my party? And how do I... Oh, I have to relist. Alright, cool. This is a good system. I'm enjoying this system. This is interesting. I have not used this system to try this before, so this is also me experiencing it for the first time. I've just been playing with premades. There was a bug. So, Akuin, you could Alt F4 your way to get to that. Yeah, you can't tell who's worth their salt. There's a reason why I never listed on my settings, and it's not just because I didn't get it yet. It's because even if I got it, I wouldn't want to be associated with something that's not good. Oh, that makes sense for an Ulk. Yeah, I'm a US, so. Alright, I accepted.
Wait, what's going on?
Cute voice chat. No offense intended to this guy, but get back. It's going to be joining me. Some of these people don't have a clearance level. How am I supposed to judge who's going to be capable of, like, not just sandbagging? This is a very interesting problem. Like, I don't mind playing with people who aren't good, but not in Havoc. Reese. Yeah, see, that's the... I don't like this weekly thing. I do think on the upshot, though, this person, they're accepted. I do think on the upshot, this problem is about to go away. Like, on Sunday, when it rolls over, yeah, you'd probably lose out. Spice, sorry. Alright, we're just gonna take mine, and we're just gonna hope for the best. I got 3 tries, so I'll use 1, and then we can just go from there. We're gonna 30 with randoms. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so my thinking here is everybody who's been able to clear to a decent level is about to get to the level they were able to clear to, so it's not gonna be a problem for them in like a second, right? The problem we do have, though, is that we have to all wait around for a week after launch day to at least get to a difficulty that matters for our own ability to queue. But once that problem goes away, people are going to start nestling into where they're actually supposed to play at, and then the problem goes away. Like, once I get back to 40, I'm just going to orbit the upper 40s, right? Like, I might be at, like, 38 sometimes, or I might be at, like, 39 or whatever, because I'm playing around and trying stuff to see how the game works, but I'm never going to be back down to 27, right? So the game's going to sort itself over this is basically placement sweep. Like, I don't like this mechanic, but it's basically placement sweep. So once placements are over, it's fine. Akuin, or Akunin. Jesus, I should be able to get that one. That you are right. That is a good idea. Oh, it's lights out. At least it's archival.
It could be worse. I could be down there with you.
So what's here already? It would be idiotic to stay. So I assume that's exactly what we're going to do.
Let's see what I will be correct.
I'm
ready. Are you?
Carnival event is very hard. Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Don't walk in the sky.
I've like cruised through the entire carnival mission and then gotten to the end and lost on more than one occasion. And like I say this, like I think I posted the video where we beat carnival on 40, so it's like it's hard enough even on like 30s. Oh, he's playing Smite. Do we think he's crutching on Smite, or do you think he's just using it intentionally? He's got bubble. Bubble Smite. Alright. At least he's got bubble. I'll take that.
Not so angry now!
I trust you will all see that.
Yeah, this is some great tube content. Can't see anything, huh? Got horde. I say it into the microphone silently. I'm not. If he's gonna give me free kills, I might as well take him. Yep, I mean, Psyker is rare enough for me that I'm only level 73. Although I think actually my Ogryn is lower level, but I think Ogryn is easier to play into this difficulty. Dang, I got nailed. I even dodged. I'm trying to join parties but get denied because I have no level, so I can't get my Havoc set. Go complete an Auric Maelstrom and you'll get a 16. And that will at least allow you to play. And then what you should do after that is, if you can, go find like a server that you can play at. My Ogryn is at like 50 something, and I've beaten 40 with him, and I think it's really fun. I think Ogryn is I think people really underestimate what aggression gets you on 40. That push. No, I don't. Ability to chat will not be the best. Rock is all you need. Pickaxe solves many problems, and charge. Just having charge and using it regularly is insanely good. Like, I can't stress enough how useful that is. No, barrel. Also using trauma. This is gonna be a fun game. I don't like the ogre nerfs to talent tree. I don't think they feel good. I think they're a shame. Just save that guy's life. Oh, we have Poxhounds too? Oh, it's a sin. Uh-oh. Got res. Oh, I got dogs. It was completely quiet. I heard nothing. Smite is great. It's really strong. It's just really boring to play with. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Smite. From a meta perspective, Smite is very strong. From a I like to have fun playing my video games perspective, why would you play with Smite? I don't want to play in the Psychonium.
Don't worry, it's dead.
Tranquility comes a step closer. Raising shield. Hatred's dead.
This is just such a fun build. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Did someone blow that up on him? This boy is running 3 wounds. Yeah, at 16, if you could find a few people to do it with you online or whatever, just literally just run, speed run it. Quick dueling sword, hold W, occasionally push. You can just, you can just leave the game. It's fine. It's really, really dry. Please grab ammo. Please grab ammo. Thank you. Ammo is rare. I don't want you wasting all your ammo on these. Pushing, pushing. I said to no one again because I'm not in comms. All right. Oh, we're gonna fight through this. You could just run this gauntlet. You do not need to. You do not need to be in here. You can just leave.
I see a trap.
Yeah, there's not. It's not good play if your enemies don't get to play. I agree. You're not doing anything in the game. Like, it's kind of how I feel about the dueling sword too. It's like, did you really beat the game if you use the dueling sword? Because you basically can just choose not to participate whenever you want.
The beast is ended.
Sighted shield.
Come on. Hang on, it's hard to chat while I'm doing this. I will come back, I promise. I am focusing. I am concentrating. So the reason I do this, by the way, like that, is there's not any shooters. It's fine. The point is I'm trying to get more toughness to my team. So if anybody's like low or having trouble, they just don't have to worry about it on their way through the door, and you can play both sides of that door. So it provides a nice bifurcation of safety from where the enemies were. Combine, who is doing 40s with me, you see him in the games. He's Yell Man. He was running a Smite or a Pergatus staff build, and he did 2 million damage one game by himself. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Pergatus is fine. I wouldn't worry about that. I think it was 2 million. I'm going off memory here, but like I looked at the scoreboard and I was just like, Jesus. So you can see what I'm doing, where I've got this just the block cancel attack here, and how valuable that is for getting in here. Just these horizontals, they're easy. It builds quickly. And that's why the Mark 8 is better for me in Havocs than the Mark 6. It's just very easy. Clumsy alcoholic. Are you saying that no, you didn't beat the game if you play with dueling sword? Is that? Yeah, exactly. I feel like if you use a weapon that's that strong and basically turns off mechanics, then like I'm not saying you're low skill or anything. That's not my point. My point is like you've and I'm not trying to invalidate anybody's success playing the game that way. That's not what my point is, but like it is a little bit like you took the easy way out of the game when there's like 50 other weapons, you know? I don't need it. I'll pass. Everybody's doing okay, except this is gonna suck. Oh yeah, I nailed that. So, yeah. It does, it lets you get away with too much. You know, it's fine. I kind of feel, though, that, like, people... It feels like crutching on something, right? That's the best way to explain it. High skill players use it and do really incredible things, and it's really fun to watch. And if we tone it down a little bit, then it's great. Sheath, exactly. It feels like choosing a training wheels when you have the ability to ride an actual bike. I mean, Smite is very effective in this mode. I don't know what to tell you. There needs to be... Smite needs rework. I'd like to see an enemy type that just sort of like... Or a modifier that sort of helps reduce this kind of stuff. But hey, we're gonna win, so I'll take it. Yeah, Perg is really, really strong. Like, 100%. Yeah, that works. Maelstrom modifier, whatever this, the Nurgle Blast. If they added Nurgle Blast to this, that would actually be really smart of them. I hope they add Monstrous Maelstrom, or Monstrous Oryx as well. I'm saving my my fun warp charges for later. I'm gonna pull this. Oh, I dodged badly. I was worried that they would make enemies into just giant health pools that were really unfun as well. And they did not do that. There are enemies that do have tougher health pools, it's true. But it's not like all the time the game is just turned off. The game is just like giant health pools the game, right? Like that's the worst way to increase difficulty wherever possible. You do need to do it a little, you need to move the breakpoints a little, but it shouldn't be like... You shouldn't go from, like, I don't know, like, 1 taps to, like, 9 taps, right? If you go to 1 taps to 2 taps, okay, now you're working a little harder, but it's okay. And we're solving problems. Oh, I almost died. I almost died. Killed myself. Get the thruster, maybe. Yeah, the 10% Brain Burst node is what I have, and it's good. Absolutely, Brain Burst is overshadowed. It's not the best talent. I've been thinking it needs buffs. I've been thinking it needs buffs since forever. Like, I've always felt that it was bad that it can't one-tap Ogrins. And I know and it should just take way longer to charge into Ogrins as a penalty. Like, the time cost should be higher, but the damage should be higher, right? That's the way to do it. Because then you can kill any target you Brain Burst, it just takes more time per target. What is that guy doing? Sniper out there. Very close to Medicaid, we are. I'm gonna save. Oh, I almost killed myself. It's so hard not to do that. Okay, we're wiping. Get back here. Stop running forwards. We have a nice corner with tons of bubbles. What are we doing? Please just use bubble. I think our Psyker got aggressive. Too aggressive. Yeah, Brain Burst not being able to one-shot more things is just terrible. This build has become my favorite way to play Psyker. I'm not saying that I don't know if it's ethical or not, but it's really, really fun. Like, I'm really enjoying switching between this and this. Like, having this big force sword feels great. I don't like the I love having a weapon that just feels like really has great reach and hits hard. Should have probably saved that, but forward. Need to get res. Need res. We need res. I'm dropping Medicaid. Yes, right in front of the other Medicaid. We are not going to be able to do this otherwise. Oh man, I kind of ruined that guy by accident. I was unlucky for that guy, but not my fault. He moved into it, and I pushed it. Got him. Good thinking on this grenade. Whoever did this, well played. That's gas, that's gas. We need to move, we need to move. We cannot play here. get him? I don't think I can. The gas is too strong. Run.
Freak
Run.
perish too easily. I wish only. Expedition claimed.
Oh god, the dodge timing wrong. Oh, this is such fun. Fire Nade and Havoc, I think things that have infinite cleave into density are strong. I don't know why Fire Nade gets so much hate. I don't think it's bad. I've never thought it was bad. I think pathing to it is hard. Because the best path is the dodge tree, which has knives. I think knives have a lot of value in Havocs, obviously. And if you're bringing like a Psyker like me, then you don't really need the grenades, but like, still. Oh, hey, this actually is great, because look at this. We're all full healed. See, Medicaid pack was worth it. Yeah, pickaxe and shield are really strong. The problem with shield is you have to do this really boring block cancel to just heavy one all game. And I can't. Make them all into a power maul or something. And make it good. Like, that's what I want. Is the first sword only Psyker melee with blessing that restores shields? Wait, restores shields. Do you mean toughness? I don't know the answer to that question, actually. Oh, boy. We got Captain. Did not blow myself up. Goodness. Strong. Bubble's very strong. I wish Ogren had a Chain Cleaver Shield combo. That would be so much fun. Psyker friend. Grenades, man. Oh, I killed him. Alright, I'm paying attention. I'll have a chance to chat in a second. Tanner, how you doing? Congrats on your win. I also heard you got the Chivo for not taking any down, so congrats on that too. Well done. You should eat. It helps you keep Watch Demon Host, watch Demon Host. I'm yelling to nobody. Don't use trauma. No trauma. No trauma. No trauma. Trauma. How do I spell? You helped a lot of people. That's great, because as soon as people get to 40, like, as soon as the week rolls over, people are going to be very pleased to no longer have to, like, slog through the grind, right? I'm currently playing at 30 right now, so, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I got some randoms in here. We're just going to get them up to level. Although, admittedly, I'm playing, like, a class that I'm not amazing at. But it's fun, so. There's nothing wrong with wanting Chaos Wastes. Chaos Wastes are super fun, alright? I want Chaos Wastes too, but I'm really happy I have a mode. So for me, right, I've been playing this game for a long time. When I get my boys together and we go for a 4-stack through Oryx, we snooze. The way I play Oryx is intentionally stupid because it's the only way I actually go down. It's the only way anything bad happens to me. If I were to play optimally into Oryx, you just hold up. You can literally just delete them. So yeah, the grind is the worst part about Havoc. I really think this sort of like placement period is not designed well, and I think it's kind of a shame. Because I think the mode itself is really fun. Like I am fine. I have been able to play with a 4-stack and have a really fun time. Found some surprises. Come here. Ammunition. Got res. Yeah, I mean, it's literally Havoc. Maelstroms are too easy for skilled people at this point, and they're still fun. Like, but they're fun in the way that like a party game is fun, where you kind of turn off your brain and just you're joking around and you're chatting with the boys and doing stuff. This is fun in the way that like a coordinated group of people is actually trying to do their best and like having some trouble. Like, it's okay to go down in a Havoc because it's just hard enough that like there's a real risk you could just make a small mistake and get eaten, you know? And that's great. I love that. I am winning, Donald. Big ammo, big ammo, big ammo. Please come get your big ammo. Do not leave the ammo around. Where are you? There you are. Nobody got the big ammo. Somebody got the big ammo. Thank goodness. Particular. Just evil. Gasmen are evil. Yeah. Havoc's oh, another one. It's gonna be nasty for us to push into. Seem to be driving them back slowly. I didn't expect bound over front using Psyker Shield was going to be like the way to go forwards. Here we are. Yeah, I think soloing Power Shock is pretty difficult. I've done it, but it is, it's a fairly good challenge. But the problem is you have to do it by yourself, right? Like you're not having, like, I want to play the game with other people. I want to, like, share the ups and downs a little bit, and because it's a co-op game, right? Like that's kind of the point. And so this mode solves that problem. And like maybe we'll all get just so much better that we're used to it after a point, but it's really good. I'm really happy about it. It's good that the difficulty's dialed in reasonably. I've been hearing online that a lot of people are getting stuck in the 20s. Like, a lot of people. And I've also been hearing that a lot of people are... that some people are getting into the 40s, which means... And look at it this way, like, if you get stuck in the 20s, right, that means there's a lot of upward room for you to have fun with the game. That's awesome. That means it's balanced correctly, in my mind. Because the alternative is you just jump right to 40 and play it, and then the game is over, right? So most players, I think, just get a lot of value out of the addition of Havoc from a gameplay perspective, and that's awesome. Is there one more horde, or am I just... That's fully charged or not, but... Killed plenty of stuff. Not you. I was playing an Auric Damnation the other day. It was a 3-veg, and I have to tell you this, a really funny event, alright? I walked outside, it was a Clandestium Gloriana, I ran out of a little choke point Clandestium, and 4 snipers were standing in a neat little row, and they all shot at the same time in a volley. It was hysterical. Here we are. This is not bad, we're doing a 30 with randos, we're having a great time. Rack is having a really hard time. I think he's in a little over his head, but hey. He's not playing that badly. Let's get health and let's go for res. I feel like my zealots are doing very well in this mode as well. Seven snipers. Imagine you're just like vibing and you just get destroyed. I don't have that. I don't have that. That was honestly wise. Not even gonna lie. That was the correct decision. Oh, numeric. What mod? Health bar mod? You mean the one that moves it or what? I don't know what mod that is. Oh yeah, I hate having an ugly screen that's cluttered. So like I could play this, I could mod this game to make it play better, right? But I actually just like the aesthetics of the game. I think it looks really nice and it's fun to look at. And so I'm here in part for the experience of the game, like the cinema of it. So I don't want to ruin that by filling it all up with health bars because it would be optimal. Yeah. I actually have health bar mod, but it's broken right now anyway. But I use it only for testing. That's all I ever use it for. Alright, we need to go turn the game on, so this way, please. We can just go around the loop this way. Yeah, so that's numeric UI. Numeric UI was broken recently. I think it got fixed, but I haven't bothered to reinstall. and that's all. It takes time. It takes time and effort, and I've been busy. Yeah, numeric UI is good. I always run numeric UI, and the only reason I didn't is because I literally grabbed my mod folder and just shoved it over here from my test build where I knew everything would work. So. Just gonna do another one. I don't need this. I haven't taken damage. We're good. Safe. Start it. Let's go. Numeric UI is fixed. All right, cool. I'll get it redone. I'll get it redone. Yeah. I think the only thing I might use it for, honestly, numeric UI or health bars. I mean, is health bars is good into. Uh-oh. Thank you. Thank you. I was going for thank you on that one. I almost killed myself. Honestly, I'll take your smite. Thank you. Could be worse than having to play with smite. At least the mode is hard enough that I've had an actually fun time, even though smite is here. Yeah, playing without mods, it can be really challenging without timers and stuff. You just kind of have to guess and hope you've got like good mental memory of how it all works. Where'd that dog go? Smite is strong. Smite is strong, and Smite isn't even. It's not even feeling that bad in this game. Like I'm not having like my entire gameplay ruined. So it may well be the case that Smite is officially. Oh no! I walked over the pipe edge. I'm dead. Oh, I just wiped. I forgot the pipe gap. I couldn't see it in the dark. That's 2 down. Oh no no no! I think I just threw. I was reading chat. Oh no. I just threw the game. At the end too. This is not even a hard one. That went bad really, really fast. Maybe our boy can clutch here. He should do a lap. Do a lap. Do a lap.
A lone mind wanders dark places.
Incredible, huge recovery. Oh no, he flipped it. Thought he had it, boys. Keep moving, do another lap, Don't get stuck, just run. Oh wait, no, he thinks he can get it, Oh my god, he got it. And the winner of this round, oh my god, I got instanted. It's okay, you guys can recover. Absolutely goated. Full credit to Peresvet. He got it. I mean, he got it, dudes.
Unexpected.
Absolutely huge.
This way.
Credit where it is due. That was really well played. Good job, dude. Good job. You played that like a king. Enjoying the feeling of Psyker being like kind of risky to play. Like, I love being zealot and just like turning my brain off and charging into things that I shouldn't get away with, but it is actually very entertaining, like having this sort of like, all right, not today. All right, I am gonna just drop this ammo crate though, right here. Smite secretly best flashlight.
Thou dost not
That's
understand the
sniper. I saw one. All right, what do we got to do here? What? There's got to be one here. Hang on, I'm paying attention. I won't be able to see chat for a second. This time I won't walk off any ledges again. I can't believe I ledged myself. Spectacular work.
Follow it to fresh targets. Aha! You have
Taking this time.
arrived at a new search location. Feel free to recommence.
No. Alright, what do we gotta do? There's one there. I should not be doing this because I'm playing Psyker, but we're just gonna do it anyway. One's over there. That clutch was cool. Good job. I love watching people pull off a good clutch. I found YouTube recommended to me a video. Some guy, I think he was playing Xbox or something. It was like 100 views or something. And it was just this guy being like, "This was my first clutch ever." And I went and watched it, and I had a bunch of fun. It was like he was sweating, his camera was shaking, like he didn't play it very well, but you know what? He pulled it off. It was awesome.
Environmental interrogation complete. Return to the survey scout.
Down for the game. Let's not do any more. Built myself on a ledge. Classic. I've almost blown myself up 4 times, but not actually blown myself up, so, you know, could be worse.
Psychic shield.
Sniper. That was kind of one of those guess shots. We gotta go. Just to the fun part of the map? Alright, cool. Where's that sniper? Where's that sniper? Yeah, it was the door. It was great. It wasn't a bad play either. I mean, he pulled it off. It was damnation too. It was like a level 35 or something. I don't know. I like to go watch random people's videos sometimes. I just like the game. I like seeing people have fun. Sometimes you learn something from someone. It's also kind of nice because I make videos to help people get better at the game, right? So if I learn what people are struggling with by watching the odd video of someone who's bad at the game, or just new to the game, right? I can go, oh, well, this is what they need to know. This is what they're missing. Here comes the fun slice! This build is really fun. It's really fun. So I took the attack speed node instead of anticipation, and I think the attack speed is more important than anticipation for the dot. My blast go just didn't. We get the thing? Are we out of here? Escape? Yeah, we're out of here. Alright, sorry. I did that off memory, and I was right. that was evil. Yeah, the 10% attack speed makes a huge difference. It just does. And we're walking, and we're walking. Let's give the guy some space. And hit the button. There we go. Got it. I forgot to use my stim. Attack speed is always strong. There's almost no reason not to take it if you can get away with it. Yeah, this build is so fun. So, Derek, I think your point is well put and well taken. If you're using the Demas, or even if you're just using the dueling sword or whatever, like, you're going to have technically better performance, right? Because the actual thing you're going to struggle with is finishing off or killing Carapace. Except, I was finding it to be pretty helpful to be able to pull up my sword and mulch hordes with it. So, maybe that's not the correct assumption. I'm really not sure. What I would say is that the easy 1-2 block cancel combo on the Mark 8 makes this build feel really good. So I swap off onto this, and then the actual loop here is I do a bunch of trauma until I run out, or whatever the staff is called. I do a bunch of trauma until I can't actually use any more perils. Then I just melee until my perils goes down a little bit. By the time I'm done with that perils, I can do my psychic wave attack, and so I get horde clear, and I get plenty of damage from everything, and then I rotate back around. So I'm using what's it called? I'm using unstable power, so I get more strength at high perils. So I'm getting high perils from the staff, and I'm looping into force sword. I'm beating down the horde. I cast my ability, and then I can play with whatever because I'll only be about 30% perils, right? So that's awesome. That was very fun. I need 5, or I need 3, so I'll be right back. It will not take me very long, but then I guess I'll just queue up another one.
behind these rumors of some kind of cult that work on Atoma?
Me? Do I look like one to gossip? Or someone you should address so familiarly?
Yeah, linger time is okay. I'm reading chat right now. Linger time is okay to have, and it definitely helps because when you do a dodge and you get like a little extra time to not get hit, it's good. You do Havoc without Dome on Psyker. I've seen it. I know a guy who played... so I only know for a fact that it was a 33, but I saw someone beat 30 Scryers at 33. So it can be done. I think there's a misunderstanding here going on. A lot of people genuinely don't understand how to engage with shooters just in general, and I think I'm going to try and talk about that. But one of the appropriate ways, if you watch that JSET, so JSET has a video, we play Ogren, right? My Psyker build, I'll show you. If you go watch that JSAT video, it's me, him, and another Ogren. 3 of us as Ogrens. We don't have anything to deal with shooters other than our big meaty bodies. We don't have chorus, so there's no yellow toughness, there's no dome shields, and you can do it. So you don't have to. I need to start my party finder. Let's get a party finder going. All right. Then I'll show you build. All right. I don't have my Ogren set up where I would run it. I don't know who this other guy is, but we're accepting. Yeah, so there's a lot of assumptions about what you can and can't do in Havoc, and that's because people are struggling with Havoc, which is not unfair. Havoc is hard. So people want to know, okay, what's optimal? Because what's optimal is going to make it easier to win, right? But optimal is not itself... optimal is not itself instantaneously going to make the game better for you, because you have to have the skills required. You need to know about positioning, you need to know about which enemies to prioritize and how to cycle your abilities and stuff like that. So that's where a lot of it is.
Perhaps there is hope for you.
Go play the video game. Carnival's a hard ending. Carnival's a hard ending. I've played so far all of my Carnival games basically are smooth sailing, and then you hit the ending, and then everything's really hard. That's how I would describe this. So like a perfect example of like you can do whatever you want in Havoc is I haven't published it yet, but I ran we ran 4 Zealots with FOTF, no yellow toughness, and 2 of us were running Martyrdom. Like that's non-optimal. That's not even good, right? I mean it's good. How do I explain this properly? Martyrdom is definitely suboptimal because it puts the risk to you much higher than other builds. Yes, you do more damage, and you swing faster, and you got good DR and all that stuff, but you are at risk of just eating it and dying in like 1 hit, right? Especially if you lose your Until Death, so it's very easy to get double tap. But I beat it on 40. 2 of us were running Martyrdom, we beat it on 40, it's fine, right? You don't need... The things that people think are required are not required. They make it a lot easier, or they make it easier enough. But playstyle has a lot to do with victories in this mode, and understanding the coordination and the teamwork, and understanding like sort of where to be. And so, the comms help, but you don't need comms. And we just beat that in comms. You know, I didn't find Martyrdom that bad. I really didn't, Tanner. I thought it was okay.
Interesting to see that you've taken part of this mission, Tech
Like, I in my video, I think I took a down maybe twice, but that was particularly hard run for us, and I wasn't the only one who got nailed, right? It just happens, you know. In this mode, a mistake is enough to ruin you. I do think that the low toughness is a problem. If you when you're playing Martyrdom in Oryx, it's much easier because you have more toughness to just sort of gate off of and get back. But sorry, John, I can't show you now, but I will post the build. I'll just like post it.
Varlets, you still have all your fingers.
Let's do it. Let's just move. Let's go, 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 go.
A second obstacle. You know your function. Terminal identified. Deploy your data intelligence.
Needless confrontation. Never change.
We need to play left. We need to play over here. I know I'm speaking to no one, unless people are like listening to my delayed stream, but someone's trapped. Someone's trappered. I'm gonna try and rotate back. This particular strike. Oh, I got juggled. Oh. I think I used shield at the wrong time. Honestly, I think that was my mistake.
Hello, I'm still here.
I'm dead. This particular intro point is so rough. If you get it wrong, you're dead. Yeah, if you like, I probably have, yeah, I have a non-small number of losses in this particular segment. I spawned in a gas cloud. Look at this. He's playing like a champion though. Credit where it's due. That's for not showing build. You're right. I'll show build, and that way we can win the next one. I don't think that we need range DR for being thrown airborne or anything like that. If I get chucked, I made a misplay, and if I get punished for it more severely, in my opinion, that's fine. What I don't like, what I think is unacceptable, is if you get punished by something that it shouldn't be intended. So like, okay, let's say, yes. Let's say you have, what am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. Let's say you get grabbed by a Chaos Spawn. Flamers and Gunners aren't supposed to be able to shoot you, but they just will. And I think that's not a good mechanic, right? I think that sucks. At the same time, I think that if I get picked up by a mutie and I get chucked into a wall and it takes my character a second to recover from that, like, and I get shot at the same time, it's like, okay, well, there wasn't much I could have done anyway. All right, here, build. Sorry about that. So I'm running just Soul Stealer and then just some fire stuff. Psychonex Aura. I've got Seer's Presence and Lightning Speed for my melee attack bonuses. This gives me Toughness DR, Bubble. And then Kinetic Flow for Deflection is important, Warp Rider is important, Solidity, Penetration, and then just Warp Sight and at the bottom. Loadout, I'm running Blaze with Unstable and Wrath, and I've got Blaze and Spirit and Warp Nexus, and increased critical chance, and that's just Toughness Curios and a Stamina Curio. That's how I roll it. We gotta get somebody else in here, and then we'll try to win the video game. Yeah, it wasn't good that we ended up everywhere. Callista. I feel like I know this person. Well, they've got the higher clear. This is worse than this, so there you go. That's my pick. Sorry, bud. Yes. Yes, you are. I will accept Tiny if he is as well, but he is. I don't. The other guy's probably joining in. This guy's better off. Should we get the Ogre in here? Just see how we perform? I bet it's really hard. We're gonna let the Ogre in. I bet we die, but I'm willing to take an L. Oh. This poor boy. I think we're in for a rough time. All right. Well, we're gonna take an L here, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna run it. I think it's literally Ogre. My man is a 61. No, we're not gonna do it. I'm a nice guy, but I ain't that nice. Like, don't come into my 30 lobby. I get this guy out of. I have nothing against him. He's fine. I don't mind Ogre either. How do I kick? I genuinely. Wow. How? So do I go social? You can tell how often I have to kick people. No. What? Does anyone know how to kick from a squad? I literally can't kick. This is how often I kick people. Oh, I can't kick. All right. We'll just run it.
A soldier served.
It's going to be what it's going to be. We'll have to reform. Maybe he's secretly, like, super goated. The Reginald toxicity art. It's true. I'm the worst. I mean, like, I let the guy in playing Ogren. I don't really care if, like, he's playing a suboptimal class. That's just how I roll. But I don't want to play with someone who's, like, a 60... I know I'm a 73 Psyker, but I think I've got the chops to pull it off. Maybe Tiny has the chops to pull it off. You want to peel back to Medicaid and Bubble? Yeah, okay, we'll try that. Damn, he blocked my kick. He knows martial arts. Yeah, I think people really underestimate how strong Ogren is. They just don't understand the gameplay mechanics required to play him well. He's remarkably technical, and he has bad dodges, so he gets punished sometimes when he shouldn't. But like besides that, he's super strong. Like, I think the changes to his tree were a bit unfortunate. I'm not in love with the changes to his tree. 300 power purple weapons. Oh man, no.
Reach this obstacle.
I hope that's a kickback or a rumbler. I hope it's a rumbler. I love rumbler. Rumbler is amazing fun.
I admit I wasn't certain you'd manage that.
Not exactly a low-key entrance.
Don't get stuck, Ogren, man. Don't get stuck. We don't need to fight this. I think he's running Rumbler. What a Chad. God bless him. Alright, I almost have it. I almost have Bubble. I don't have Bubble yet, though. Bubble. Watch Burster. I yell to the ether. I don't know what push attack. What push attack is. The V? Probably just turn it off. Bubble low. Bubble almost up.
Protect your simpletons!
Bubble. Tiny's playing just fine. I have specialist to kill, so I can't pull shield. There.
You have acquired the ciphers.
Oh, it's proven himself. Ogren is proving based. I can get this before he goes down. Nope. He pushed too far on his own. Oh, shield. Get him on res. Uh-oh. I think we can get you.
This is a base of my unparalleled mind. More should have sent a blunt. Give me up for the golden.
Where's our bro here? Oh, he spawned ahead already. Darn, that's unlucky. I think that went pretty smooth.
Copy that.
Yeah, the second you touch heresy, I mean, I made a little tutorial video, and it's all about dodging. I mean, that's really, like, it's dodging and melee is, like, all I talked about. And that's because that's what you need to get out of Malice. If you're playing Malice, you can take as many backshots from Drakes as you want.
I do not expect you to remain, ship mistress.
You are employed by ships and by prisoners. My attendance be considered.
As you said, ship mistress.
I'm gonna bubble this. We're gonna recover bubble before we proceed. We're just gonna poke a few of these bad boys.
Big news, he's dead! He's dead! Oh, Mutie!
Oh no, I got gunned. Probably shouldn't have wasted that. That was probably wrong. Wrong-minded. Alright, we're gonna go down in a second here. I think. That's what we need to do. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I'm saying out loud to no one again. I gotta find my push to talk to something I know.
Raising shield. I see you.
Big wave, big wave. I'll have in a second bubble in a second.
Shield raised.
Cycled that badly, I should have waited a second. That was fun. Who's that sniper?
Speech. You don't have to worry about that slicing.
Yeah. Trauma is really, really good. Trauma's probably so good it's unethical, but I just am having too much fun to care about that. Pass. That animation was weird. Uh-oh. We got double crash.
Got me out! Got me, I'm down!
Oh, I got shot to pieces. I was not sprinting.
What use is this sidekick to us?
Come on, bot. Saved by the bot. Hopefully they can reconnect. There's one. But one of the interesting things, sorry, I haven't been talking. I was very, there was a moment of intense concentration there. But the left click on these staffs isn't very good, but they have great stagger for damage, but they have great stagger and suppression. Suppression turns off a lot of stuff in this game, so it's actually pretty good. Go get that. Uh-oh. Poor Tiny. That should make it doable.
Trying to do.
Ammo, big ammo.
You're afraid to face your true destiny.
What's in this box? Nades. I'm backlining. Is our boy just he's tonking? He's tonking! Epic. Our boy is tonking in a Havoc. Oh my god, I can't believe our boy is tonking. Oh, I didn't see the barrel, I'm stupid. I like whoever is using this Eviscerator. It makes me happy to see Evie as a chain weapon enjoyer. I missed head. Feels bad. Sniper. I do like the push attack stab on this thing. It feels great. Okay. And you know what? I'm gonna take it right now because I need it. So sorry, Tiny. Let's pull back. Let's pull back. I don't know who can hear me. Is this my push to talk? Yeah, pull back. There you go. These two. He tonked, and the enemy got busy with him. It worked. All right, it technically worked. Is it officially meta to tonk? Have we finally reached a difficulty level where tonking matters and isn't a detriment to your team? Have we done it? Wish this was more accurate. Oh my god, the sloppiness of that shooting. So light attack into shield is more effective because shield gates damage. If you do a ton of damage, it doesn't really do that much. So faster, lower damage attacks tend to get rid of it. I haven't tested this on this particular weapon, but like the typical norm is that faster weapons will like fast high attack speed is better into the shield specifically. Yeah, like, so one of the interesting mechanics about the chain weapons is it does a ton of small damage ticks, apparently, like, and it just absolutely destroys the shield. Like, it gets rid of it in like a couple of reps. So axes, or chain axe, eviscerator, so on, is actually super good into captains. But it's such a niche problem. Trauma is super strong. The only other staff that really compares is Pergatus, I think, which is the fire staff. But like, you could just knock over entire walls and crushers, so that's why this staff. Stagger is always good. If you can get large knockdowns, it's great. It also does great damage. Like, I don't exactly know what I'm at here, but let's see. I'm at pretty good damage. And I'm not JSAT, so I can't pull off most damage with staff. My dude got too aggressive. We need to reposition. We're kind of in a bad spot in the open here. Gas. Oh no. Oh no. Ama's not a slouch for damage and also keeps the team safe. Did our Tunk leave? Are we gonna have to trio this? Plus Hardened Mobian is probably the hardest. There's not a lot of them, so that's like part of the problem, right? Like, but here's my instinct. I know I'm a tester. Please just ignore that part of the conversation. This is my instinct. I'm not saying I know anything. I have to qualify that because people will believe anything I say sometimes. When they know you're a tester, they'll be like, "Oh, he's a tester. He must know something. This is a secret." Oh, I missed my dash. I'm sorry. That's not what's going on. So, oh no, there he is. He's back. So what I'm saying is, this to me, as a guy who works in development, looks like a system that's architected to be extensible, right? So they will add more modifiers, is my guess. I did a push. You guys saw that, right? It's back. Thank you, Scarlets. He's nuts. Is that a captain and a horde? Dogged. Thank you. These are getting slower than the lights, so I might just do these so that I always have heavy ready. But this is not very slow. That might be a little faster. I'm not looking at my reticle at all. I love the push attack on 4 swords. I know people want other things. I get it. Oh, there's so many specials. Let's leave. Let's leave. And I get that, but the push attack is really strong. So, he hopped into my open party. There's a lot of crashing. That's rough. That's rough, Tiny. If you ever see this video, just know, I'm sorry. You don't deserve it. This weapon. I love this weapon so much. Yes, I know I can kill this faster with heavies. I'm enjoying. Okay. That is why Trauma Staff. It was clear and easy to see. I love doing that. Oh my god, there's a lot of shooting out there.
Like is efficient, I'll give him that. Our foes are plentiful, well defended. You lie there all day, big man.
This up. There we go. That's my favorite modifier, but not because it's good, but because it's silly. You shoot them in the head and they will just explode. If you have Zealot Knives, you can 2-shot a Crusher to the head, Ed, and it's hysterical.
Go get him, Ogre. Do a crime. Go do a crime. Get him. Fuck him up.
Oh, do a crime. That is the Ogren way. So you see how the Ogren's just really aggressive? He got unlucky there. Oh, I'm gonna get sniped. Wait. I went to the same place he did almost. Hang on. We gotta get people up. Rezzing. Watch Burster. I got res. There we go. We had fun. Rapper. This part's hard. It's not too.
Varlets, do not give up.
Explosion is so funny. There's still a charge. I guess I could take, but I'm gonna leave. I'm only at 94 health. I'm fine. Tiny is officially in the based list. I hope I didn't hit anybody with that burster. I didn't know it was there. Yeah. Tiny is officially on the based list. He's playing pretty well. I mean, this is not an easy mode. He's just in here doing it. There. When you walk forwards and you see second gunner and you're like, I don't think so. You're happy he's gonna solo clutch. Dude, it feels that way. This dude's kicking ass. I was wrong to have thought to kick him. This is why I never use my kick button. Don't even know where it is. He's also pretty much proof that you can clear this with Ogre. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. My bad. Sorry about that one. Sorry about that one. This is Havoc 31. Don't drop, don't drop. Nope, he went for it. Poor man. This is a bad place for him to be, because now he's down there without access to Oh, I almost died to that.
I am certain that is true.
It's funny looking head. Did I take unyielding off this thing? It feels like garbage. That dude was standing right next to me and I could not hear him. Tiny's doing fine. Dude, look at this dude. He is clutch. I thought he was toast. Oh. Base Tiny. Yes, the force push can stagger crushers. It can shove them out to 9 meters. Which is a long way away, just for clarity's sake. No. Here you go, Tiny. Safety bubble. You got a Plogren? He was just out there, man. We all ate the same attack just now. Dude, he's playing. He is shield tonking and it is working. This build is extremely fun. Horde. So, high power. I'll probably do this. Thank you for the shout. He like skidded forwards instead of backwards. That was nasty. There's wave 3. Got it. Dude, go. Oh no. The button. Alright. We gotta reboot. I'll never know what the scoreboard was. We are returning. Love Crash Tide. Connect option. Yeah, obviously, Andrew B. I didn't want to get it down and lose the game. I gotta get my Auric Survivor's badge. You know, Alt F4 my way to victory. Tiny 2 million. Tiny is the Riz mascot for this mission. I think that's how that's used. Charismatic, as in Riz. Is that how this slang goes now?
Confirmation is required. Raid the amphitheater and secure valuable samples.
I think we'll be fine. We still got like Chorus and Shout and Tiny on the table, so everything's fine. Look at this. I'm healthy. Not bad at all. Ding it, ringing the bell.
I keep hearing
Revengeance.
whispers of a second hive city out there in the wait.
I'm just bullying her. I'm just bullying her. That wasn't ethical or fair or legal. It's just cruelty. You know what? I did kill Tiny with my crashing. With my Alt F4 shenanigans. How could I do it to them?
The amphitheater at last. The access ciphers will allow you entry. Once the stims
Celerity
are
stim.
located,
I'll take that.
open the roof to
It'll be good later. So this is the part where we're like most likely to wipe. Because this part of the mission is really hard. The dog!
Group up and you will fare better.
Nest ammunition! Quickly!
I have a special hatred in my heart for trappers because of all the solo runs I have lost for getting surprise trappered. Especially when the audio is bad. That was the worst. I don't need the ammo. Someone just grab it. Yeah.
Kindled a great wrath in me. Here, baby, find succor.
Stims
I'm
identified.
not gonna take now. That's the wrong call. We are just gonna vibe up here.
Show enemies converging on your
I think Tiny's fighting something, so I'm gonna go shoot at it.
I concur.
He's good.
Find
Alright.
the roof controls.
I have issued launch clearance for your forces.
God. He got shot by that. Perfect. Where's that sharpshooter? Got him. He did not die. Dude's just dropping rumbler ammo on the horde. I guess he thinks he's gonna get full ammo from the crate, but it's 50%, just so you guys know.
Protect your simpletons!
It's so much easier without Mobians. I didn't do it. I thought I was going to paralyze myself, but I did not do it. I actually can't hear Tanner, so he's very quiet for me, but that is okay. Hopefully the other players can hear him. I'm sure he's making useful callouts. I'm just kind of tracking it with my eyes, keeping an eye on where he is. Using my sixth sense for all teammates' positions. This is so much less nasty than Mobians. I think it all got knocked over just as a lucky shoot, but it's fine. The sniper somewhere out there. stay here because the alternative is I get just clocked. But they have my bubble, so that should make it easy enough for them.
Excellent. This
Dude, Tiny?
commentator will prove
Goated.
useful.
Small grabber. I am playing with randoms who joined my lobby. Although, obviously, Tanner is a YouTuber. So, you know, I know him. We've talked a bit. But he just hopped in, so... And that's totally fine. Anybody... I was just like, hey, anybody in chat want to join? Can just join, and then some people joined in, and here we are. So, it's been a great run. We've been having a great time. Formal position of the team is that Tiny was great. I think he played consistently, like, better and better. Damn, I took a lot of damage there. What was that from? As the game went on.
Iterative phase nearing completion.
Bubble for a while. It's just not been enough specialists to kill.
Fucking grenade!
Jumping shout. That was good. Got Tiny.
Your mission is concluded. Should you wish to leave,
Yeah, it's over. I blocked Tiny. I'll never play with him again. Tiny is not even blocked. Did I hit the block button? I don't think so. If I hit it, I'll just unblock him. I couldn't even find the kick button. I didn't hit any buttons. All I know for sure is that 200k damage just in the finale is not a small number. That is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Wild. Oh, I did? Alright. Tiny, if you can hear me, don't go anywhere. I gotta make sure he's not blocked. Alright, hang on. I should still be in the squad, right? He's not gonna just get instant kicked, so I can make sure he's not blocked. I'm definitely unblocking this king. Dude just jumps in and goes for it. What a Chad. Social. Social. Tiny. He's not blocked. See? Is Tiny on my list? Blocked players. 0. Look how nice I am to everybody. I don't even have a single block. That's how much. Now, someone's gonna come in and start being mean. Just start. And then I'll have to block them, but hell yeah. More toxicity. Gaming needs more toxicity. Without toxicity, are we even playing? Alright, deal. I'll send a friend request to him. He's officially on the friend request list. This person gets one too. They've been playing the whole time and doing a really good job. Alright, well, I got time for one more. So if we want to, if we're all queued up, let's just do it. Let's have some fun.
Perhaps you may yet prove yourself.
Almost back to 40s. So this is the worst combination. Like, Moby and 21st sucks to fight into with Pus Hardened Skin because they're just tanky. Yeah, I think Tanner can handle the toxicity. I'll just be nice to people. We'll just let it work that way. I think that's the easiest solution. I don't have to change my personality. He doesn't have to change his. Done. Don't worry, Boops. We can just ban you to the Slurper.
Warzone analysis.
This build is just, I'm having such a fun time. Like I haven't felt like switching back to my Zealot, and I love playing Zealot. It's really fun, but oh my god, I'm having such a good time. Plus hardened affects brain burst. All enemies that are plus hardened are just tougher. Is the easiest. I think the easiest modifier is the funny head pop guys, because all they get is stagger resistance and some damage reduction on themselves, and then you can shoot them in the face and they explode instantly, and they do no damage on explosion. So they're really just like, they're there, they're green, and it doesn't matter. I like the Mobian modifier though, because the game feels more interesting and challenging. Pus and Sledge. Pus is really easy to beat. Just take Beacon. Or, I'm sorry, Sludge. Sludge is easy to beat. Take Beacon of Piety on your Zealot, and it solves the problem. People don't believe me that the 1 tick per second or whatever is really good, but it is. And the reason it is because it's actually way faster than you think, and you never really, like, it clears your gauge so quickly that it exceeds the tick rate of the pus itself, unless you're just, like, lurking in it. And then, yeah, no, it's fine. Like, that modifier you can turn off with 1 talent on Zealot. I have the original set of Krieg gear, but I only have it on Zealot. I never bought it for anybody else. I don't think they did a good job on the rest of the Krieg set. I don't dislike the blue color, but I'm not going to buy a recolor. Like, sorry. I already have black. That's good. That's or gray or whatever. It's fine. That guy was alive. It's over for me. I'm going to have to shield. What's this guy doing? I just can't get him. He's just standing there, lurking. I see our boy is running a Feel No Pain build. Yeah, it's nice to have horses with more substance. I think that's exactly what it is. Watch above, up high ground. He's running right past that barrel. He doesn't get... Tiny's going in, okay? The Zealot candles float left of the shoulder pad. They don't work right. Some people don't like the candles at all because they sometimes show up in first person. I don't really mind them, but you do have to be aware of those kinds of things. Okay, let's get bubble going here. Just like to state for the record, I'm pretty sure this dude's still running Rumbler, and that's awesome. Rumbler is so fun. Rumbler is my favorite gun in the game. It's one of the reasons why I don't like the tree changes, because it's a soft nerd. Oh shit! Don't no. This way, go left, go left. Come on, bud. Have a good one, 10. Can I get him, you think? I can get him. I've taken to habitually double pushing bursters because they are so toxic with the way that they target enemies. Or target right now. They're the worst. Gonna push the burst. I'm not gonna blow up the burster. Got him. So I'm gonna say something about this game. One thing that I know that won't help, but it might help a little. I don't know. Oh god, Demonos is right there. A good shot on my part. So one thing I do actually like about Havoc is support abilities are worth it. Stagger, knocking things over is worth it. In current, like, typical meta fashion for lower level for Auric Maelstrom, just killing everything is the game. In this, you can't kill stuff necessarily fast enough. So having some way to slow things down matters. Is Captain? I think I pushed her and then did Brain Burst and she died. Epic. Yes, you can. More swords have that advantage. Just fist pump. You kind of have the advantage of like 2 pushes, because you have like this, and then you have the push attack, and they both kind of do, like, it's not like other push attack. It's a little bit better all around. It feels really good. Hugely fun sword.
That's what I was looking for. This way! Great shot on her! Raising shield! Push her! Take this! This way! Coming in! Coming in!
My word. Stuff up. I full died. I was not paying close enough attention. Is that guy aiming for his feet? I have not blown myself up all day, so I must be getting tired. Oh, I spawned fall. Sorry. Yike. That was unfortunate. That was my bad. Yeah, it's bad.
You will be avenged! The bar is going to explode! Retreat!
Be a bit hard to clutch on, but good luck, bud. Yeah, that was just, I just screwed that up. Banner was popping off. Yeah, the speed change throws me off as well.
Any report from Battle Zone 12?
That's okay.
Not so I have heard, Mom. But then the entire sector is cut off.
What's
I
your
fear
trick
the
with
worst.
push to talk? I can hit
Martyrs
V
Hall.
apparently
They
to
will
push
be
to talk.
remembered.
Taste foot
Hear
pedal
the
user?
call of battle.
You have to gesticulate violently with your hands, otherwise you're not on the phone. That's how it works. I received formal instruction on the use of excellent phone call technology. Honestly, if I wanted to, I may someday literally buy a foot pedal just to do dodges with, because foot pedal is based. He's going in with the shovel. This dude is playing bold.
Zone analysis supports the implementation of bad data in the Torrance cogitator array.
You should run pickaxe. And the reason you run, like, it's fine if you run shovel, I don't care. But my point is, if you want to not do, if you want to run, the reason pickaxe is nice is because of the reach. It lets you stay further away from the crusher behind the crusher. The crusher you're looking at is not the danger. It's the one behind the crusher you're looking at that's the danger. You're about to swing that entire thing through the first crusher.
Not much of a life to be had down here, is there?
I grew up in the Torrance.
This has been the best sword shooter for the last 2 years, but it's even better now. Like, aside from the poor Xboxers and PS5ers having crashes, apparently, this is still the absolute best. There's nothing that you can sink this much time into and still find ways to get better at it. And like, it's just a video game. You don't have to make it your whole life, but like, if you are gonna play a game, like, I play a video game the way other people, like, come home and have a beer, right? Like, I come home every day, I'm busy, tired, I go have a couple of rounds, you know, and I've been doing that for like 2 years, and it's cheaper than beers, and way better for my health, so... There's a bunch of Reapers up there. I'm gonna not blow myself up. I'm gonna not blow myself up. Oh, I did say better. There we go. I handle those in behind. I don't drink. Oh my god. I have been decimated. I got the stab. Big ammo. It's plenty to have a hard time about, but at most I think I've drank the odd like 1 beer just because I kind of like the flavor of beer, but I haven't drank for about 4 years now, I think. I haven't counted because I don't really worry about it. It's not like I like made this epic decision, oh, I gotta stop drinking, it's so awful. It's just like I sort of stopped enjoying it and then I stopped. And it was really that simple. Beer is delicious. Don't think I don't like the taste. Has its upsides. Watch barrel. I said to no one. Oh, behind us. Had a barrel up. Nobody died. Didn't know the barrel was there, but. So the way that Reaper turned over, that's suppression. Suppression, incredibly strong in this mode. Like all CC. Because a lot of things have stagger resist, but don't have as much suppression resist. not protect you from bursters, by the way. I just did it out of desperate desire. Fuck. Hey, burn to death. He's having a hard time without that shield, that's for sure. Oh my god, my frames. Boy did not come back. I'm going all the way out. I'm going all the way out. If the burster somewhere that I cannot see. Just walking, we're walking. Dude, we are so cursed with this burster. It wasn't so one-dimensional as well. God, it's just the truth.
It shall be by the Emperor's will. If I am to die today, it will likely be for your superstitious idiocy.
I think the sweep, actually, the magic sweep adds a lot to this build for its raw horde clear. It just turns off, it turned off like half a horde pretty regularly, and the advantage of that is not small. There are 2 charges. We're gonna give Ogren 1. I will take the other, and we'll hope for the best after that. I think we need to cycle our ults better, both use at the same time. That's not gonna be easy to coordinate without comms though. Not sure how I didn't take giant piles of damage in that. What's this guy doing? I guess there was a lot of ults on the table to prevent damage, but without power plus power, the sword feels a bit worse. Hey, heavy ammo. Big ammo, big ammo. Pickaxe, especially Carsolas, is very strong in this mode. Our man is pulling. finally moved.
Vacuum capsule!
I don't know where Plogren is, but we don't want to really fight him over there. Like, we don't want to fight him on bridge. Is he just, like, messing with Plogren spawns? We want to fight him there, that's fine. Ah, poor guy. So that's one of the hard parts about playing Ogren. Like, it can be really hard to dodge trappers. Other gas grenade. I think he's getting bullied by Tiny. Oh no, my push was wrong. Thank you. This dude is trolling the Plague Ogre. I think I can get you. I just need another shield and they're fine. Let's do it. Here. Darn it. Darn it. Hey, don't push, don't push. We'll get him on res. That was terrifying. What the heck happened? I don't know what his toughness is, but if he's not running max toughness curios, he's gonna have a hard time. That's how you get Ogre into this mode and don't suck. Like, don't have a sucky time. You just max toughness. And I'm talking about you get those 5%ers too. I was actually gonna run Ogre today, but I'm just having too much fun. Like, I'll run Ogre another day. It can be done. I've already done it. Go watch JSAT's video. I was there. Like,
Approaching Ragtown. You should aim to make up lost time.
this dog is just not doing any dying. Uh-oh.
Need a flagging hand! Rangers! And rise!
It's res. Blast Pistol's great. I don't know if Blast Pistol's gonna be like great in Havoc though. But in Auric, run it with Dum Dum and Infernus and it's good. Like, it's good on every build that I've tried it on. That's like takes advantage of crit. And even not. Like, it's good on Zealot, it's good on Psyker, it's good on Vet. It also gives you crazy mobility, which is really strong. Like, never forget how valuable mobility is. People really underestimate because they don't know how to move, but if once you learn how to move, mobility is just not a joke. It's really important. And I mean, like, sprint speed, too. Like, everything. I think my Ogre might not know that he's awake. It also does insane boss damage with Dun Dun and Furnace if you can get, like, if you run it on Vet or, like, it's just click heads and it's nuts how much damage you can get. Alright. Our Ogren Bro is down, and I honestly think we're pretty safe to drop. Yeah, let's drop. Oh, drop. Small ammo. Oh, that thing did not die. Got him. Okay. Got cut off. That was just positioning. Like, I think he's... Pressure behind. Yeah, I say again to nobody.
Protect your simpletons! Shield raised!
Yeah, Last Pistol is just a really fun weapon, and people really don't understand. So one of the things you have to understand with the Last Pistol is it gets a better crit bonus for ADS. Like, if you're aiming down sights, it actually has a better crit bonus. Unless they changed that since I last looked at it. Small ammo. I know we have ammo crate. Good shot. You love to see it. You love to see someone just pop off a sniper. This is Burster. Behind.
Raising shield! Dead Ranger! We got the big mutie! Try them back! Hey! Die back!
Doesn't do damage anymore, by the way. You're safe to do that now. And it's fun.
Dragons, I have a shield! Who is upon us? You cannot fight from judgment, sniper! Ranger! Push it! Throwing grenade! Hound's dead! Ranger's finished! Let's go! Never surrenders! Dead Ranger! Ranger! Does it work? I then earned respect for the Ranger's no. Push it! Kill the Ranger, fellas!
This line in particular, the one the veteran just made, is the entire reason why I want Crushers to be like tripled in HP and be like way more scary and have way less of them. I want that voice line to happen and you see a Crusher and you feel the exact same way. The fact that we just killed like 900 Crushers is bad. What's that sniper? I don't even know. But I'm not... See if I can pick this guy up.
I suspect all the goods were in the city.
Come on, big man. We're not done.
This has been fun. Actual fun. Can you imagine? I think we skipped Medicaid. We might need to go grab it. Lee man. Let's go check. Medicate. That's 2. I won't take. Watch ledge.
His grenades aided him little. I will protect your simpletons. Top flavor! Don't! That's the for the Emperor!
Do not die. That is plus hardened for you.
Ammunition, and about time.
Yeah, so PG, I know you would kill mini boss after mini boss, and I know you do it in pre. Oh my god, I got staggered, and then couldn't move before you shot me again. Did you see that? Like I tried to hit my ult like 4 times, it would not go. Thank you, based Ogren. Not that was so crazy how hard I got destroyed there. Well, I'm not the only one getting destroyed. Get him. The wall saved it. It reminds me of when shotgunners were sort of in the game originally. They used to be really scary and then they nerfed them. And now they're you gotta respect the range enemies. They are not safe. He's getting staggered too hard.
Just another day in the car.
Snap. There's half that horde. Majestic. Fight. Hey, Barrel, watch out. Watch Barrel. Do not become victim of ledge. Did they make Obscura silly? I haven't even touched it. I don't know anything about the changes on the Obscuras. I didn't even read the patch notes. Big ammo. Do you see this choke point? Is this anything like my testing data set? Is there some kind of choke point going on here where you can maximize your ability to funnel enemies in and kill them all in large numbers? Is this perhaps, hypothetically, a good example case for why I chose the choke point in my testing data set? Imagine if I had succeeded in kicking Tiny, we wouldn't have had nearly as much fun. Honestly, it would have been an unacceptable tragedy. I'm checking crate. Not worth it. Sad. Sometimes you check crate and it's got Medicaid in it, you know? Let's get ready to drop. 3, 2, 1, drop. That was the worst call I've ever done, but you know what? Doesn't matter. No one's been listening to calls all game, so no one's gonna be like, wait, why is this guy suddenly talking? Just, I'm having so much fun with this sword. Oh, I got grabbed. Based Tiny saves the day. Sometimes you just got a bad manner your opponent, even though they're a bot. Sure. The reason I bring it up like that, and I know I'm shit talking a little bit, but I have received a lot of comments from people over the like months since I've introduced my data set, being like, "Well, why is it all in a choke point? Like that's not realistic." And I'm like, "What do you mean? Look around. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's one. This bridge. Look at this bridge. Does this look the size of this bridge is the same? Like there's so many in this game. That's not a bad thing. And yes, there are going to be circumstances where you're not going to get that optimal time, like 100%. But you want to know what the maximal potential of the weapon is, not like the minimum potential. Otherwise, what are you going to do? Like, he's like a 60 level Ogren who had no rank to judge based on his orc, but he's performing at a level that I consider to be pretty impressive. This is a 31, and he just like rolled in here and is doing pretty good. The odd down, the odd struggle, whatever. Like, we have more than enough skill to make up for any of those. It's been fun. That's what matters. That's why we play video games. That looks nasty out there. Yeah, he's gonna die. Might be able to res, but not anymore. Have to respawn here.
You did your best, big man.
Oh yeah, the big bridges. My favorite choke in the whole game is actually, I think it's literally this mission. This is Vigil Station, isn't it? Where you do the investigation. Ah! Wow, juggled. Ouch. Shotgunners, man, I gotta watch out for that. So the only thing that staggers you, I think, is the toughness break, right? But every time I've been toughness broken by them, I get staggered so long. Very nasty. Maybe I'm playing wrong here. I was running music in the background. I haven't been able to turn it back on because I forgot when it turned off in the middle of mission, and I'm not going to do it now. Maybe I'll hit it on elevator. I usually play with music on, but I was doing testing today, and there's nothing worse than listening to like the silent drip of water while someone is just like editing stuff in DaVinci. So I have set up for a slightly different scheme. I'm stuck. Sword rock.
Will be sufficient. Upload to the servo skull. You would be so good. Cipher Island. Summon the elevator varlets. Expect resistance.
One shot dead, my Zergis friend! All the sighting! Hostile race! Fight for uncertainty! We got the over! I hope you're taking notes!
Varlets. It is time to continue onwards.
Take shelter!
Let's poke out a little bit without dying.
Go there! The water cartel is no more, so perish all who turn from the Emperor's light.
So the Mark 8 is much better for a build like this one that I'm running. I think the Mark 6 works better on like a Scryer's Gaze build, maybe into Oryx. I find it really hard to get through the whole combo that's required to make it efficient. So hi. I don't even know if we can get out of here.
Raising shield! Trapper! Stand up and fight! Hold! Ammo!
Choke point.
Push it! Danger! Extra rush! Wait for God! Never surrender! Right in the heart of you! Have a grenade, heretics! Look at the witch! Take notes from there! Be going for my sight!
The cooldown on all these ults is insane.
Shoot us, simpletons!
That was great. We did it. We got out. Oh, this is exhilarating. We're probably gonna get a boss spawn here, so we'll wanna back up for it. Is what's gonna need to happen. Deleted. Uh-oh. Is that my Ogren? Can you drop Medicaid box? Tanner, drop Medicaid. Certain our zealot's gonna need it. There is a ton of shooters on the outside edge.
Protect your simpletons!
Sniper. Oh, that did not hit me, and thank goodness it did not. Fun maxing our way through. Kill. Effort. stim did I get? Did I get a Medicaid stim? I did. This might improve my safety instead of harm it. I just threaded the needle on that Perils. Alright, we're gonna get tiny.
You ain't done yet, are you?
Let's go. Maximum fun. Oh no, he's just AFK. Tiny! I think he discovered he was awake now. Okay. Oh, that was delightful.
Group up and you will fare better.
Information! Be still, my beating heart.
Alright, so when I'm done today, I'm gonna do the editing offline because I didn't get to it, and I will put the notes in the data set, and we can maybe talk about them another day. But it'll be fun. Watch Deathburster.
Employ Cypher Island.
Probably should have grabbed Medicaid, but we'll just leave that. It's fine. I got more than enough health. Whoa.
Good. Now, neutralize the security stacks.
Stay on our position, not good. Oh, that's terrifying. Uh-oh.
Data retrieval site locked.
Just try to loop up.
Replaced.
Hopefully Tanner can just kite his way there. Tanner made it. We're good. Got audio lied to. There was like, it wasn't ready yet. That was so satisfying. The games are running a little hot for me, so I haven't been able to do so. What's up? Gob? Yeah, I will absolutely do 30s later tonight. It's going to be a few hours before I can get back on, of course, as you know, but I will probably play tonight, yeah. The funny bruisers don't care about your feelings bug. If I wasn't so busy, I'd go get help, but you know what? Oh, he crashed again. That fire out of there, huh? It was smelly in here. Thank you, Tanner.
manage a simple task? Try
Ah, that's no good. You guys see that?
data flow resuming. No interruptions. Omnisire be praised.
Pushing.
Protect your simpletons! Ready back down!
Your incompetence is showing. The interrogator requires a reboot.
Here, catch me! Psychic shield!
Wait, that would have saved him.
Stand up and fight! This is Emperor! Retvrn! Coming in! I see the upsets of veteran.
Alright, let's see here.
Weird powers to make a difference.
Data link back online. You are not a complete failure. Well done, I suppose.
Ah, that's not good.
Raising shield!
It will never not be cool. It is so cool every time. I hit fire barrel, I hit barrel.
Data interrogation rate acceptable.
The fact that I can swap from doing big AoEs with my staff to just like dumping a whole horde with the big charge attack is so good. Oh, they bounce off the shield. That's so cool. You could program that, to be honest. Yeah, the DPS on Scryers is really strong. Like, it feels good, and I think the 6 on Scryers feels pretty good. But I can't. But I just can't use it on this build. It doesn't work because what I need to do is just clip heads, and I need to do it reliably and consistently, and the combo's not good for that. And I like complicated combos, and this weapon is less flexible. It has less monstrosity damage, less overall, so it's just worse in a lot of ways. But reliability is a quality, right? It matters.
You are successful. Very well. I will authorize extraction.
Protect your simpletons!
Mr. Tiny, are we going for it? Are we gonna effort? I got it. We're getting them. No man left behind. Oh no. Tiny. Rest in peace, Tiny. Did I die to that? I hope I died to that. That would have been funny. I've died to that before on the elevator. Good. Bill does damage, dude. Look at that. So I know that scoreboard's awkward. You have improved here. But look at that. 6. I'm starting to see scoreboards. So your opinion of the update is very different. My opinion of the update is very different of that of Tello. So. And I'm going to explain, I haven't heard his whole opinion yet, so I've just heard that he's not very happy. So if I get something wrong, I apologize to Telepots. Oh, my mic is messed up. About now. How is that? It says it's picking me up. Give me a sec. How's that? We picking me up? Are we back? Do we have audio back?
Not so I have heard, Mom.
All right, cool. I swapped audio devices, so make it easy. Okay. So I got to run for the day. Tanner, it was fun. Lily, it was great. And Tiny, it was amazing. You were ludicrous. So thank you to all three of you for some great games. It was very fun. It's better since I noticed the mids. It's just yeah. I'm doubling up. Hang on. Let's try this. How are we doing now? Are we cleaned up? Can you hear me properly?
It's starting to look like the heretics have breached our Fox frequency, sir. Delightful. Order another encryption rotation for all the good that will do.
Okay. Brother Reginald here. Great. All right. Okay, so I haven't heard his whole opinion, right? So I'm not going to sit here. So I don't want to like, if I say something wrong about his opinion, I apologize. But my basic opinion is, okay, the mechanism for climbing up the ranking system isn't very fun. It's not good, and I think that's a serious shame, right? I think that getting gated by starting at 16 wasn't fun. I sped run until 20. And then I played 20 or until 21. I played 21. 21 was kind of mid, and it didn't really start like my 21 was 200,000 damage per player, and I had just played an Orc where all of us got 800 or so. So like not very fun, right? Kind of a little bit on the weak side in terms of damage output, and I'd like better than that. Now, and then the climb since then hasn't been super great, but we started having fun at about 27, 20 or so. Like I started having a pretty good time. Like starting at 10 would have been worse. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Starting at 1 is awful. And I mean, I think the idea with starting at 1 is like you're supposed to be able to play with other players who are like low ranking and aren't good at the video game, and so you can play like Malice level Havoc missions to make the content accessible. Okay, and you know what? That's actually fair. Like it can be low level. That's acceptable, because once I get to 40, I'm not going back down, right? But having to go all the way up the chain sucks. And then having to wait a week. So like I'm the only one ranking up right now in my entire group of pals, because everybody else is just gonna, once I get to 40, I'm just gonna give that 40 to everyone else in my squad by playing with them across my group of friends, and they're going to now have to, and then on Sunday they get to roll over, and now everybody has 40. Now we all get, now we all get to choose between our missions. But until then, it's not good, right? I don't know why they made endgame content so low level as well. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be at 40 and I'm going to stay there, right? So everything before that doesn't matter to me, and I'm only doing it one time. So that's a bad system, right? I don't think that's a good system. Neurosis, I'm sorry you're having trouble getting it to Oryx and
What is thought
Damnations.
new is often just
Your best shot for
newly
getting into a Havoc is joining some squad,
Ideology
right? That's just
shapes
your best
perception.
option. Like, go find a Discord that people are playing on and go play on it or whatever. But my view is the game mode itself, like, much like many of Fat Shark's systems, the systems around the modes suck, but the mode itself is really fun. Like, I have been having nothing but fun all day. This is a great mode. We've been having challenging times. I'm eating downs. I have to eat the humble pie sometimes, even though I'm like ludicrous at the game compared to apparently a lot of people, because they're apparently like losing at 20s, right? Pretty frequently. And that's good. That's not bad. And it's good for those players too, because they have a place to go to, right? When I get to 40, I'm just going to play 40s. And I hope there's more difficulty added after 40 so that I can go even harder and suffer even more, right? I don't know if there's Australian or Oceanian Discords for Dark Tide. I presume so. There must be. There's a lot of players around. But yeah, I mean, like, it's fun. Like, is the mode not fun? Like, did that not look cool? Did it not seem like I was having a fun time? I had a great time. The system sucks. But this is like, it's like deja vu from like launch day, where like all the crafting systems were just god awful, but like you click the play button and you forget all of it because it's super fun. So that's kind of how I feel about it. I also feel like it's kind of the first week problem. Like week 2, everybody who wants to be at 40 is going to be at 40. So I think that the non-pre-made unfriendly by design system is not necessary. How can I explain that? Like, it's not that it's not. It's not that it's like, if you had no pre-made system like the party finder, no way to do it, then okay. If you didn't have pre-made, then you get quick played, and then you're probably going to lose your Havocs because they're really hard, and you need people who are competent, right? So that's going to suck for players, and they're going to have a bad negative experience. So you build a party finder, and you think to yourselves, okay, we solved the problem because now people can find each other in and kind of be selective about who they're going to let in, and then okay, great. Now you have a new problem, which is that everybody's being selective with who they let in, and it's not super clear how you prioritize who's allowed to be in your squad. So, if you're not, and Havoc isn't a mode where one player can just like solo it very effectively. Like, I know JSAT and Emerist duoed it already, but like, I will be, and it's probably, it could be soloed maybe. I believe it could be, but I don't think that that's going to be like anyone but like 1 or 3 people. You know what I mean? It's going to be really insanely hard, and somebody might pull it off, and I think that'll be cool to watch. People have pulled off things I didn't think were possible before in this game. Like, people are soloing 1-2 veggies, right? But I think that the party finder is not in good shape, and I think if it just improves, that will make the game better. But I think the game mode itself is good, and I hope they keep adding to it, because that's where I'm going to spend most of my game time now, is in Havoc. Because I get to play with my friends again. Playing solos is cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think Party Finder is worse than Quick Play, and yeah, it's just gonna be what it is. I think, unfortunately, like, that's just the reality of it. So, oh, that's right. There's a minimum cap of players. You have to have at least, is it 2 players? It must be 2 players because it got duoed, right? So you have to have at least 2 players. I wonder if that's a live server limitation, like they don't want to spin up servers. Yeah, okay, it's server limitation, that makes sense. Eric, I am glad that that's the case. I'm glad you're playing at the fun difficulties, because this is the fun difficulty of the game, when you actually have to bother to try, So, like, real quick, I just wanted to get in here because I want to show you this. So this is not the best damage. If we compare this weapon's overheads to the Mark 6, right? Like, let's just look at the damage and ignore the fact that I like popped that guy's head. Same overhead. Oh wait, hold on, that didn't count. I did a head pop. 1,000 damage. I'm doing 300 more damage, right? So you're just killing, and this doesn't have carapace on it. You can get that like 12 or 1,300. So, but the problem comparatively into hordes is I do this attack. Okay, not bad. And then I do a cross, and then I do an uppercut, and then I get this weird like 4th attack that I have to do a heavy attack on, but I mess it up. So it's not as efficient into hordes because what I'm using it for is also to stagger, right? I just need to stagger. I need the enemy not to hit me. I feel like warp charges make this a lot better. Like I feel like I kill crushers in game a lot harder. Yes, I play with the normal UI on purpose. I do it because I make YouTube content, and I anticipate that newer players will find it and want to understand what's going on. Yeah, so you have to do light, 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 heavy. But when I'm fighting into those really nasty mosh pits, I find this heavy is when I get hit. That heavy or this uppercut like comes out Wait, how did I get that stab? Where did that come from? So I get hit too often, so it's not safe. And safety is like the critical component for play. And so reliable block cancels work. Alright, well that's all I had. I will just quick look, show you the build, because I know people are probably going to ask me again before I go. And then I need to bail for the day. And I will see you all on Tuesday next week, and maybe next time I make a video, which is probably going to be soon, though I'm going to take a little slower since I just jammed out. Like, jamming out like 4 videos in like a week is exhausting. Especially at that length. So here's the build. It's just running down this tree, grabbing this. You need this for the sword to feel good. And then across, grabbing all this stuff, grabbing all this stuff. And this all affects your ability to do warp slice and do damage in melee and so forth. And then the sword itself is unyielding and flak. Flak, great into Mobians, feels a lot better. Better into Bruisers, feels a lot better. Unstable Power and Wrath. And then I'm running the Mark 8 specifically because I think that the Mark 8 is just better for me at the difficulty and challenge I'm playing with. And then I think the Void Blast Staff is great. Increased critical chance, flak damage, Blazing Spirit, Warp Nexus with 2 toughness curios. And I probably need to adjust this max health, but whatever, I'll leave it alone. I didn't know how to optimize my sub perks. And yep, there you go. So that's how I'm rolling it. Thank you all very much for visiting, and for those of you who played, thank you so much for playing. I will catch you all around. Have a lovely week. And a great weekend, since that's coming up too. Bye, everybody.